Welcome to another edition, episode number 2 of the Live to Excel show here in Lake Orion, Michigan. And today's guest is Mr. Pearls of Wisdom, Ben Earl. So on today's show, I'm going to interview him. I'm going to ask him some rapid fire questions, and we're going to try to give you guys exactly what Pearls of Wisdom means and how it's going to help you, not only with fitness, but in general, just life. Let me introduce this guy. This is Ben Earl. Ben Earl has been working out at Acceleration Fitness for how long?
4 years and some change, maybe?
4 years and some change. And the amount of wisdom that I've got from Ben Earl is just unreal as a dad, as a trainer, as a business owner. So many things that all of you guys watching this can really take with you today. But he's a genuine guy. He is 68 years old, and he trains at Acceleration Fitness at least 4 days a week, AKA called Muscle Beach. So without further ado, guys, Mr. Ben Earl.
Delighted to be here.
Hey,
Thank
man.
you. This is
You like the lights?
oh, this is Hollywood.
We got a table too. So
Yeah.
This is really
And
official.
can I say Muscle Beach?
Yes, you can say Muscle
Okay,
Beach.
good. Okay.
But tell the audience what Muscle Beach is to you.
Well, Muscle Beach is me. It's about fun, and it's and I make the training. I make the whole. I have nicknames for most people. It's a game for me, and nobody is going to. Based on your workout, it's not going to put gas in your car. It's a game. It's fun, and it's delightful.
It is delightful is a good word. Do you have brothers, sisters?
I have an older brother and a younger brother.
Okay. And one of the best things I hear about you all the time is your grandkids and your kids and all that. Just give us the kids right now. How many kids do you have?
5 kids.
5 kids. What's their names?
Nicole, Gabby, Elizabeth, Allison, and Ben.
Allison and Ben. So Ben's the only boy.
The only boy.
And he's a beast. And you have how many grandkids now?
8.
8 grandkids.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So you got a big family tree there.
Yeah, it's in 7 girls and 1 boy.
Wow.
In the grandchildren department. It's delightful.
I like that word, delightful. We're going to start off going right into the speed round.
Okay.
So I'm going to ask you questions. Whatever's on top of your head, you answer with.
Okay.
That's how we really get to know Ben Earl. The show is always going to evolve, so be ready for the next guest on this too. Okay, I already asked you how many kids you have in their names, but you're a new addition to a crayon box. What color are you, and why?
I'm blue.
Blue. Why blue?
It makes me feel good.
Blue makes you feel good.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, are you a U of M fan or Michigan State fan?
I like both because I have kids that went to both schools. So I'm a granddaughter that graduated from Michigan, a granddaughter that's a junior in Michigan. So I have to sit on the fence if I can do that right here.
Who do you root for in the big game? Does it depend on who you're with?
I just like a good game. Okay. I don't like to see.
It's a very neutral answer.
Yeah, I don't like to see somebody get washed out.
Yeah.
I want close, exciting games.
I like that. Ben Earl, what is your favorite word?
Smile.
Ooh, smile. Just saying the word smile makes you smile. I like it. All right. What is your favorite 80s jam?
Favorite 80s jam?
I know it. I know it right now what it is, but I'm going to ask you the question.
You know what mine is?
Yeah. You request it all the time at boot camp.
Oh, okay. We got to go with Rick James, and we got to go with Rick James in what is it? It's
Super Freak.
Super Freak. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Makes
all
me
right.
giddy just thinking about it.
What is the last gift that you gave somebody?
Last night, 2 slices of Jets bold fold pizza.
To who?
My neighbor across the street.
Really? Just
Yep.
randomly? Just went over and said, hey?
Well, she's the one that started me on it, and yesterday I weighed myself. Muscle Beach. I weigh myself on Mondays and Fridays just for religious reasons, and it's just a game for me. And so yesterday, it's the least I've ever weighed since in the 4.5 years or whatever it's been since I've been there.
Wow.
So I celebrated and had a Jets bold fold pizza last night.
Wow.
And there was some left over, and so I took it to the neighbor. So it's 2 slices of bold fold across the street.
Speaking of Muscle Beach, the big reason we have you on the show, this show is called Live to Excel, and it's people who are excelling everywhere, people who inspire people. You are 68 years old. You train at Muscle Beach, aka Acceleration Fitness, often. Talk about what inspires you to do that, because a lot of people watching this out there might think that it's too late for them, or they might think, they've gotten too far out of shape, or they have limitations, they have injuries, all these reasons not to go to the gym. What inspires you to make your drive to the gym so consistently for the last 4.5 years to just keep showing up?
I suppose it's been kind of based on what you just said. It's been kind of a package. When I initially started, it was in the Dome back in the old days, which I thought was hilarious. It was my son initially brought me to Muscle Beach, and in that first morning in the Dome, it was Ben Boudro, Ben Earl Sr., and Ben Earl Jr. And I thought it was an interesting way of getting people to work out, because you had to move because it was freezing. In any case, I think it's part of the package that gets set up for you, and I think and you've done that partially for me, because you prepare I put my clothes out in the morning as to what I'm going to wear, and I'm ready to be there. I make it as easy as I possibly can to step out the door, get in the car, in drive, up 10 minutes up the street for me to work out. Is also, as I think I've said, it's not the first time that you go into Muscle Beach that's the hardest. It's the second time, because the first time you got your ass kicked, and you're going to do that. You're going to do that at Muscle Beach or any place else. And it's the second time. That's what takes the guts, the nerve, the courage, whatever it is, to go back in there that second time after you've had your butt kicked. I guess it's what keeps me going. It's fun. It's again, I make it a game. Obviously, I've had in the last 4.5 years, I've probably, I've lost 20 pounds. Wow. I keep my weight off. It's but I have some pizza, I have some fun, and it doesn't make me a bad person. I just go back in and work off whatever I had that night or on vacation. And it's a number of things, I guess. From it makes you feel good. It brings the courage and the discipline it takes to go in there, spills into other parts of your life that where you can excel. It's no pun intended, it's a bodybuilder. It's a mind builder.
It is. It does spill over other areas of life, which is why I'm so glad you keep showing up consistently, because I got to say, from the staff at Acceleration, from everyone there, the trainers, everybody, when we talk about Ben Earl at our meetings, it's always the pearls of wisdom. It's always just the nuggets you give us and how passionate you are, obviously, with your job, real estate, right? Mm-hmm. You're passionate with your job, you're passionate in the gym, but everyone that comes in contact with you can learn something from you. And you always give out advice, you always give this. And what we've seen over the years is, as you've gotten better in the gym, your confidence just keeps going and going and going, and that just keeps spilling over into other people. And that's what Acceleration Fitness is really all about. It's about community, it's about people. And
it is about people, and that's what I think separates it from different types of exercise. I've done, in the last 30 years, I've done yoga for a number of years. I've done martial arts. I've done running, and this is a wonderful fit for me.
Well, Ben, we're going to wrap things up here on the show to Live to Excel. But before we do, these are really rapid questions, so it's going to be really quick. Are you ready for this? This is the final speed round.
Speed round?
Ben Earl, can pineapples go on pizza? Yes. In one word, what comes to your mind when you hear the word acceleration?
People.
If you could be a singer in one music group, what is that group?
It's the Eagles. It's Don Henley.
Don Henley. Wow, that's quick. What would your pet say about you as a person?
God, that guy can feed me. I'm the best fed dog in anywhere.
Well, this has been another edition of Live to Excel. Stay tuned for next week, guys. We'll have all new guests, hopefully some new studio things. We're keeping growing as we go. But I want to leave you guys with one thing as we go. Kim Piccioni at Acceleration Fitness, if you contact her and you're watching this right now, she's collecting questions from anybody out there, and there is no limits to what your questions are. You could ask us anything about the trainers, anything about our personal lives. Ask away, and we will provide you guys.
I got a pearl of wisdom before we close,
of
and
course.
maybe you've heard this before. It's the pain of discipline is easier to take than the pain of regret.
Boom! That's a mic drop moment. This has been another edition of Live to Excel. Ben, Earl, thank you for coming out.
Ben Boudro, thank you.
Jason.